What up, YouTube? It's your man Ayroq coming at you way too real, doing my review on UFC 132. Now my eyes is gonna be glazed over here because I'm actually gonna be looking at the screen to actually break down the fights there. But real quick, I talk a lot of smack about UFC, but I became a fan and a believer overnight with a card that just I didn't think much of the card, but it was like one of the best cards that I watched in a long time. And maybe because Strikeforce's card of these superstars that they had was just so weak, and the card that UFC had of just some cats that I wasn't interested in watching turned out to be one of the best cards that I watched. If you peeped out my last video, I didn't even mention UFC 132 because I wasn't going to watch it. I didn't care, whatever. But, hey, let me get Luis the Greek out here, you know what I mean? Hey, Luis the Greek! That dude's always training and stuff like that, so. Hey, over here, man. What's up, man? Look, dude, we didn't even talk about UFC 132. How come we didn't talk about UFC 132? Because what?
Because I'm not ready to, and there's that.
Well, you heard it from him. He's basically saying that we didn't talk about it because we, underestimated the card. I mean, did you see the knockout that Lieben put on the Axe Murderer? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was in the same predicament. That's all I was saying was, yeah. What did you think of Uriah Faber and Dominic Cruz? Like, what did you think of that fight? In your mind, what was the point that you were just like, man, that was the fight of the night? What was good about that fight?
Not all these things.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the same thing. You know what I mean? So, I know you training right now, so I know you got to get back to your training and stuff like that. So, give a shout out to everybody. Say what's up.
What's up?
In Popo School.
Popo's Junkie Shop.
Church.
Yes.
All right, so let me let you get back. I see you sweating and stuff. You training real hard and stuff. Got the new fade and stuff. But holla at your folks, Say holla at your folks.
Hi, folks.
All right, peace out, man. So yeah, let me just get into the card because I was just as shocked as Luis the Greek was. You know what I mean? But the return of the Huntington bad boy, Tito Ortiz, like this cat right here, just he does the little thing with the shovel, but that's his own career. You know what I mean? He done, but that was one of the best performances that I've seen him ever do, and that was great. Ryan Bader should have just taken that cat out. And Tito, I would say, if my advice would just be like, okay, hey, go ahead and retire. You know what I mean? You went out on top, just retire and stuff like that, because you really can't market that cat unless he's fighting like Chuck Liddell or Randy Couture or somebody like that, somebody that's like already retired and stuff like that. You don't want to put him up against like a Evans or a Rampage or John Jones or nobody like that. You don't want to put that guy up against that because he's going to get murdered, or even Shogun or anybody like that. You don't want to do it because it is what it is. But at exceptional performance, you know what I mean. The other joint that I seen that I became a fan overnight of, Melvin Gillard. This cat knocked out this cat Shane Roller, and man, this dude's a blonde head brother with just a super duper energy. And check out that fight. I think that might have been on the prelims or something like that, but this cat's seasoned. I don't know. He's got like 40 to 70 fights. You know what I mean? And he's young. And this cat is just he wild. This cat is nice. So be on the lookout for this dude. He's gonna be like He's gonna be in there like doing his thing. What else? What else was there? Obviously, the Dominic Cruz Uriah Faber fight. That was the main event, so that's why I didn't just I kind of was just like, I don't do lightweights, dude. I mean, there's not enough power in there. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. So that, and even though that was a great fight, but I can't do it. You know, the little lightweight, light in the ass dudes, it's just not my thing. But yeah, great fight overall. Chris Lieben and the Axe Murderer. Wow. Chris Lieben, another cat on the down, whatever in his career, and Axe Murderer in the down of his career. And, Chris Lieben just put the Axe Murderer out. And Axe Murderer right now, you can basically just use him in retirement fights. Maybe that would be a great fight to see the Axe Murderer against Tito. You know what I mean? But other than that, you don't want to put that dude in there with, the John Bones, the Shoguns of the world and stuff like that. The career is done. You know what I mean? Sorry for that pause. I don't know. That was an ironic pause. But big shout outs to my man Big Wake out there in Seattle. He put me on to the Greg Jackson camp, and Greg Jackson put out Carlos Condit. And Carlos Condit, came in with a flying knee and put that first loss on Kim's record. Very good fighter, and I think that he should be next in line to fight Jake Shields. Jake Shields beat that cat a while back, and that would just be a great matchup for those two to get it on. If Jake Shields wins his next fight, I'd like to see Carlos Condit and Jake Shields mix it up. You dig? But that being said, it's your man Ayroq. West Coast all day, every day. Like if there was any doubt, it's the West Coast. You dig? So that being said, subscribe, and check out my hip hop, my MMA, and all about the jerseys, baby. Holla at you folks. You dig?